Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Hey wife, did you know that Anchor is sponsoring our show?
Really? Don't we use Anchor to distribute our podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts?
Yeah, and we are on just about every other platform available as well, thanks to them.
Why do we use Anchor as our podcasting service?
Well, they make editing and distributing our show a breeze.
What if one of our listeners wants to start their own podcast?
Then they should head over to anchor.fm or download the app to get started.
Awesome! You guys should go do that right now! Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
No.
I mean, right?
Because it was a lot of fucking kings, and, I just couldn't even hardly... it was boring as fuck.
Hooray for Amaziah! That's the only thing I remember.
Right. There was that.
And,
at least his fucking name doesn't start with J.
I'm gonna call him Beefaroni when I write this book thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah. With an asterisk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beefaroni.
Okay.
All these guys are gonna have weird.
So anyway, that was pretty much it, right? Though there was a bunch of fucking kings and
kings be kingin'.
And then kings died, and then they died some more, and then then there were more kings.
Yeah.
And some of them were good, but not quite, and then some of them were bad, but bad.
Yeah.
And that's the gist of it.
And God
right?
was like, "Oh, my team is losing."
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was 2 Kings chapter 14.
It was.
And today is
2 Kings chapter 15.
Well, let's hop on into this.
Okie dokie. Okay, 2 Kings chapter 15.
Okay.
And it looks like there's going to be a bunch of little sections about various kings in this 2 Kings chapter.
Well, you shouldn't have said that, because then now everybody's going to be like, fuck this, I'm going to not listen to this one.
I'm just telling you that we're going to get some
We're still going to be funny, goddammit.
There's going to be kingly names.
And we're going to be funny.
And funny kings.
And there might be some beefaroni.
No, well,
No beefaroni?
There's only one name of beefaroni.
Fuck.
Uzziah, son of Amaziah, beefaroni, began to rule over Judah in the 27th year of the reign of King Jeroboam II of Israel.
Yeah, I got to make sure you keep that, in your head. The second Jeroboam.
In your head.
If you guys could see how many times I drop my head in shame during a podcast.
It's true. If we ever do video, y'all will just be like, "Oh, poor husband. He's so put upon." Because I always break out in song. Every
or
single
something,
thing.
Or you start saying, what's the king, the Amaziah,
that song. It's a jingle.
Yeah, but you start saying it like, you say something ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh my God.
It's true. Yeah.
That's all.
Well,
that's all I got.
I have to enjoy my life, okay?
I mean, there is that, yeah.
And
it's the only one we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, this is the one I have.
Yeah.
And so I'm just trying to have fun. And everything is more fun when it's a musical. And so if you can't keep up...
We tried musicals before, though.
No, my way of doing musicals is other people's songs that already exist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Not making shit up.
Got it.
And singing the Bible.
Okay.
That's just trash.
Right.
Okay, so this guy, Uzziah guy, son of Amaziah. He was 16 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 52 years.
Dang, he stayed king for a long time.
Yeah, that's a long time to...
That's like one of the longest reigns I've heard.
Yeah. So. I don't... Could you be a king for 50 years?
I mean, it's free food and lodging, right?
I guess.
I mean, sure, yeah.
So his mother was some flower-sounding name? Jechaliah.
Jechaliah.
It sounds like a flower, right?
I was thinking Jekyll and Hyde, but you know.
I was thinking like Delilah. Jechaliah from Jerusalem. He did what was pleasing in the Lord's sight, just as his father Amaziah had done.
Well, that's good. But he didn't take down the fucking statues, did he?
He did not destroy the pagan shrines, and the people still offered sacrifices and burned incense there.
I get the impression they must not have seen these things as very evil.
No, they didn't.
You know, like if multiple kings didn't take them down, there's not like a big rush to do so, it doesn't seem.
Yeah,
And there must not have been a lot of people saying, hey, let's take them down. There probably was more people saying, no, leave them up.
Either leave them up or who fucking cares?
Right? Yeah.
Is my guess.
Yeah.
The Lord struck the king with leprosy, which lasted until the day he died.
Because he didn't take down the statues?
I guess.
But other kings did that and he didn't strike them with leprosy, so what the fuck?
I think that maybe this guy just had leprosy and they're like, 'cause of God is why.
Right. No, I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lived in isolation in a separate house as a king. The king's son Jotham was put in charge of the royal palace, and he governed the people of the land.
So the leprosy king was more like a figurehead and not actually king.
He was more like Elizabeth II. Yeah. The rest of the events in Uzziah's reign and everything he did are recorded in
the King Chronicles, Chronicles of Kings, the chronically
Kingly
shit.
Chronicle Kings.
Yeah, that.
Of book.
Yep.
Kings. The rest, I just read that.
Yeah.
When Uzziah died, he was buried with his ancestors in the city of David. And his son Jotham became the next king because, he already was.
Fucking king, yeah.
Zechariah, son of Jeroboam II. Oh, we're going back to that.
Okay, yeah.
We're back to Israel now.
Right, I got it. I bet this guy was evil, though.
Probably. Began to rule over Israel in the 38th year of King Uzziah's reign in Judah.
Yeah?
He reigned in Samaria 6 months.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
I did not see that coming, and it made me kind of gasp laugh.
Right? Yeah, 6 months.
Oh, 6 months.
That's rough.
Zechariah did, why did they even bother mentioning his name?
Right,
He barely had his new robes measured out.
Right? Yeah.
Zechariah did what was evil. You were right.
I mean, but, he didn't... He must have done, I don't know, whatever. He did what was evil in the Lord's sight, as his ancestors had done. I get the impression, it seems like, and I'm possibly wrong here, but I think that most of David's descendants do good, so Judah, and most of, the others in Israel, they're the ones that are being bad mostly.
Yeah.
Mostly. Maybe I'm
The
wrong
Joseph
to some
tribes.
degree, but yeah. Yeah, it seems like the Judah tribes, they're the ones winning out here as far as who's quote-unquote good versus evil.
Right.
So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He refused to turn from the sins that Jeroboam, son of Nebat, had led Israel to commit way back when.
Yeah.
Then Shallum, son of Jabesh, conspired against Zechariah, assassinated him in public, and became the next king.
Damn, he did it in public.
In public.
And now I'm your fucking king, assholes.
Bow, bitches.
Right now.
The rest of the events in Zechariah's reign are recorded in that one book.
Fucking king thing. Yeah.
So the Lord's message to Jehu came true. Your descendants will be kings of Israel down to the 4th generation.
Okay.
And then you're done.
Yeah. All of 6 months in that last one.
No mas.
Right.
Shallum, son of Jabesh, began to rule over Israel in the 39th year of King Uzziah's reign in Judah. Shallum reigned in Samaria only 1 month.
Dang.
He killed him in public, said he's king, and then only lasted a month.
Yeah.
Then Menahem, son of Gadi, went to Samaria from Tirzah and assassinated him. And he became the next king.
Damn. This is a lot of fucking turmoil going on.
Yeah. The rest of the events in Shallum's reign, including his conspiracy, are recorded in that fucking book.
Wait, they didn't even have... That guy that only served a month, they didn't even say whether he was evil or good.
No, he didn't have a chance to pick teams.
He's like, I am, and then they killed him.
Yeah. Exactly. At that time, Menahem destroyed the town of Tapua and all the surrounding countryside as far as Tirzah because its citizens refused to surrender the town. He killed the entire population Ooh, and ripped open the pregnant women.
Oh,
God,
really?
why did they have to say it like that?
That's fucking horrible.
Jeez, I don't like it. That's gross and mean and unnecessary and cruel and horrible.
I agree.
Oh, sorry, I would have did a trigger warning.
I think they're trying to prove how evil they were in the Lord's eyes.
Guess.
But I don't really see God as much better, honestly.
No, he's not.
So,
because he let it happen.
Right, and he's often told them to destroy entire towns and stuff, too. And I'm sure that things like that happened in those instances. So
Yeah. Because men are gross.
Well, yeah. Also, they had to kill everybody. So, I mean, obviously.
Right. Okay, next little section. Menahem, son of Gadi, began to rule over Israel. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Israel. Israel. In the 39th year of King Uzziah's reign in Judah.
Okay.
He reigned in Samaria 10 years. They finally got a king.
Past the months,
Yeah. But
evil again?
Menahem did what was evil in the Lord's sight.
See, there it is.
During his entire reign, he refused to turn from the sins that Jeroboam, son of Nebat, had led Israel to commit.
Yep. It's a line thing. It's the David versus the Jeroboam.
Yeah.
And obviously, in the end, because the Bible is written, the, Judah tribe won out.
Yeah, exactly. So Joseph, which was Manasseh and Ephraim, I think? Ephraim. Pretty sure. Those were the two Joseph tribes, and they were the ones that ruled up there. And then Judah was the other one.
Got it.
And those two...
I'll take your word for it, because I can't remember, honestly.
Well, okay, if I'm being honest, it's not because I remember. It's because I'm back reading in Asimov's book.
Yeah, which we are going to catch up with on this next weekend.
This weekend,
But, we had some issues this last weekend, just in case, just to reiterate. So, whatever.
I had my tooth pulled.
Yeah, there was that.
Couldn't speak. So. But where I'm recovering... Not recovering. I am recovered, but where I'm covering in Asimov's book, is covering that right now that portion where they start to split, and it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Got it.
So they are at odds with each other.
Right. No, I mean we've gathered that from the very get-go, but it's just like it's such a detailed account of all these fucking kings, and it's all to prove lineage, essentially.
But it's annoying because they're all supposed to be Jacob's, the tribes of Jacob.
Right. They're still Israelites. And it's like, okay, can we just get to the point where you all get back together again and make good on whatever is going on here?
Exactly.
And I don't really give a fuck about all the J kings,
Yeah. Yeah. Especially when some of them lasted as little as a month.
Right?
Not even worth mentioning.
Don't even fucking mention that shit.
God. Then King Tiglath-Pileser, I don't know.
Something.
Of Assyria invaded the land. But Menahem paid him 37 tons of silver.
Shit.
To gain his support and tightening his grip on royal power.
That's way more expensive than Dove shit.
Indeed, yeah. Menahem extorted the money from the rich of Israel, demanding that each of them pay 50 pieces of silver to the king of Assyria. So the king of Assyria turned from attacking Israel and did not stay in the land. I mean, smart.
I mean, that's one way to do it. Yeah,
you got to do what you got to do, right? He protected the people by saying, "Let's all pool together our resources." So basically, that dude
was like the mafia. He's like, "Pay up, or you're dead."
Yeah. The rest of the events in Menahem's reign and everything he did are recorded in that fucking book. Okay?
I mean, they say he was evil, but he kept his, people out of war.
Yeah.
And from dying horribly.
Right?
So, I mean, that's not bad.
No.
I'm like, I would be all right with that king. Yeah, dude, you're awesome.
Yeah, he did okay.
Keep it up, man.
When Menahem died, his son Pekahiah.
Pekahiah?
Pekahiah.
Okay.
Pekahiah.
Pikachu
became the next king. Yep, his name is now Pikachu.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, we're going to read about Pikachu now. Ready?
Okay.
Pikachu, son of Menahem, began to rule over Israel in the 50th year of King Uzziah's reign in Judah.
Okay.
He reigned in Samaria 2 years.
That's
not
it?
very
That's
long.
boring. Yeah.
Pikachu. But Pikachu did what was evil in the Lord's sight. He refused to turn from the sins that Jeroboam, son of Nebat, had led Israel to commit. Then Pekah, son of Remaliah, the commander of Pikachu's army, conspired against him.
And killed his ass.
With 50 men from Gilead, Pekah assassinated the king along with Argob and Ariah in the citadel of the palace of Samaria.
I see.
And Pekah reigned in his place. The rest of the events in Pikachu's reign and everything he did are recorded in that other fucking book.
The Chronicles thing.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to read about Pekah.
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 Pekah de Gallo.
Pekah de Gallo. Oh my God, this is awesome. Yes, it's all coming together.
Right, yeah.
Okay, Pekah de Gallo, son of Remaliah, began to rule over Israel in the 52nd year of King Uzziah's reign in Judah.
Did he reign for 52 or 53?
I don't remember.
What does it matter? It was near the end of his reign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. He reigned in Samaria 20 years.
It's not bad. But I bet he did evil.
Okay.
He did evil in the Lord, and sight of the Lord.
But
I bet
Pekah de Gallo did what was evil in the Lord's sight.
I'm getting good at this.
You are, yeah. He refused to turn from the sins that Jeroboam, son of Nebat, had led Israel to commit.
It really sucks for Jeroboam. I would fucking hate to be Jeroboam because, your name is just like
dirt.
It's fucking, yeah.
It's mud.
You've been strewn through the mud for, centuries at this point.
Centuries. Yeah.
It's insane. You are the one shining example of shittiness.
Right?
That they have to throw out every single fucking time.
And you're not even Satan or the devil.
Right? Not what you would think he is, the way they talk about him.
You would think he's Molech.
Right. Yeah. He's
eating babies.
Man. This book that has survived how many fucking, thousands of years or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And this guy, he's known. This guy from thousands of years ago is known consistently for being an ass. Forever known as being an asshole.
He was the evil one.
Right. That's a sucky legacy.
Yeah, that is a really sucky legacy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's dead.
He doesn't give a shit, but
it is sad, though.
I'm just saying, when you think about preserving your name for future generations, right?
Right.
That's not what you think about. At least not me.
No.
Maybe there's somebody out there that's like, well, as long as they're saying my name, I don't care, whatever.
Right. That would be Trump. I would want to be known as the person who went out of their way to help.
Right, yeah.
That's what I want my legacy to be.
Right.
I want the legacy for me to be, the answer was always yes if she could.
Right.
Because I do that to my own detriment, as you point out often.
Yes.
But I want people to think well of me.
Unless I ask you, then
then the answer is always no.
Right, yeah.
The answer is always no.
That's right.
Shut up! I massaged your back tonight. Rude. During Pekah de Gallo's reign, King Tiglath-Pileser of Assyria attacked Israel again, and he captured the towns of Ijon, Abel Beth Makkah, Genoa, Kadesh, and Hazor. He also conquered the regions of Gilead, Galilee, and all of Naphtali. And he took the people of Assyria as captives.
Wait, Assyria wasn't even part of the Israelites. Assyria was attacking Israel earlier, I thought. Mm-hmm. So he was conquering lots of shit.
He conquered everything.
Right.
He was to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right.
Is that the guy they paid off?
No.
Oh, that's somebody else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then Hoshea, son of Elah, conspired against Pekah de Gallo and assassinated him.
Okay.
He began to rule over Israel in the 20th year of Jotham, son of Uzziah. The rest of the events in Pekah de Gallo's reign and everything he did are recorded in that other fucking chronicle book.
Yep.
Okay, now we're going to read about Jotham.
All right.
Okay? Mm-hmm. Jotham, son of Uzziah. So now we're back over in Judah.
And back to the J's.
Yeah. Jotham, son of Uzziah, began to rule over Judah in the second year of King Pekah de Gallo's reign in Israel.
Okay.
He was 25 years old when he became king.
He did pleasing stuff to the Lord, I bet.
And he reigned in Jerusalem 16 years.
Okay.
His mother was Jerusha, the daughter of Zadok.
Okay.
Jotham did what was pleasing in the Lord's sight.
I'm getting this. I'm getting it.
Because Judah's all good.
That's right.
He did everything his father Uzziah had done, but he did not destroy the pagan shrines. And the people still offered sacrifices and burned incense there.
Did he get fucking leprosy?
Nope.
Why is there different punishments or non-punishments for people for doing the same fucking thing?
I think we both know the answer to that question.
I do know the answer. I'm just asking it out loud. That's all.
The answer is there's no such thing as God.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these people are stupid.
You know what? They're just being written about. Maybe they didn't give a fuck, just like we don't give a fuck.
True. That is true. That is true. He rebuilt the upper gate of the temple of the Lord. The rest of the events in Jotham's reign and everything he did are recorded in that other fucking chronicle book.
Bullshit.
In those days, the Lord began to send King Rezin of Aram and King Pekahiah of Israel to attack Judah.
Wait, why?
Because God did it.
Right, but like Judah is always pleasing to the Lord.
Because there's still fucking shrines over there.
Okay, but you're sending somebody who's not pleasing and an asshole to go attack your good people over there.
To hone them as a fine weapon.
And yet they're all your people.
Build character.
This whole thing is so fucked up and stupid.
It's so stupid. When Jotham died, he was buried with his ancestors in the city of David, and his son Ahaz became the next king. The end.
Ahaz.
More kingly kings doing king stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But this time we got a leper.
Yeah, for no fucking... Well, I mean, like... and he ruled from... He didn't even rule. Yeah. He just sat in a fucking room.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Yep. That happened. Whatever.
All right.
What you gonna do?
That was 2 Kings chapter 15.
Yep.
And tomorrow is Saturday, and we'll be back with...
Saturday Q&A.
And then on Sunday we got...
Sacrilegious Book Club. And
our weekly rap replay. Yes, that. Yes. And then we'll be back again on Monday with...
2 Kings chapter 16.
All right, so we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yep, bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.